Good morning, Internet. Today is Thursday, December the 3rd, and I know it's been a while since I've actually posted anything, so hopefully this will rectify that. As you remember, I was sick, my throat was sore, I couldn't speak, I was miserable. I was going to post something last week, but then lo and behold, my daughter got sick, and as I said in a previous video, I feel like a tool talking to a camera when the wife and the daughter are home. Even though you're hearing me now, I just feel like, I feel silly knowing that there's someone upstairs who is actually can hear me and laugh at me while I'm talking to the camera and doing take after take after take. I've got to learn some editing skills, seriously. You will note that the light is actually a little bit better in here now. It's not so yellow anymore. I swapped my old yellow compact fluorescents for some white ones, and I must say, aside from the light, it's actually improved my mood quite a bit. It's a lot nicer to have some bright light, daylight quality down here. Even though I've got like a small little tiny window up there. Right now it's like 9:30 in the morning, and it's dark and miserable out there. It's actually raining, so I can't really depend on a basement window to for mood lighting, I guess. So the compact fluorescents, I must say, huge improvement. If any of you guys work from home in a basement office or anything like that, seriously, get some of these lights. It will improve your mood, everything drastically. Just a side note, I've finished the videos for the new iTouch. No, sorry, not the new iTouch. The iTouch that we're giving away for our Christmas holidays. It took me a while. It seems that the conversion process always left a little bit wanting. On a 2-hour video, I would check the times and stuff like that because sometimes the audio and the video would be out of sync. And I would notice that while the video had maybe a length of like 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 2 seconds, the audio had a timeline of 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 4 seconds, or maybe no seconds. So it's kind of interesting seeing the sync get out of whack like that. I'm not entirely sure what causes it. The shorter videos, it's not a problem. The longer ones, like Street Magic, Inside Magic, I had to split up into 2. Crash Course 2 is even one of those. So whoever is the lucky winner of the iTouch, they will be getting the iTouch, a whole whack of videos, plus backup DVDs that contain the videos, because once you sync the Touch to your computer, it'll wipe out everything, so you're going to need to be able to put everything back on. So everything backed up. You can even play on your computer if you want, and I found a program that would actually insert chapter markers into a QuickTime video, the M4V videos, which is actually a shock because it's the first time I've ever actually seen it, which I'm ecstatic about this. I'm going to try and see if we can work these into our website and get them available for everybody to buy. I know a lot of people don't like the WMV files, but now that there's no DRM on them anymore, they can play on a Mac, they can play on a PC, they can play on Unix even. So I'm not sure if that's the limitation it used to be. However, I'm not sure how to incorporate the chapter markers into our little program that we use to jump around automatically. We used to call it Troublemaker, but now it's just called the Video Player. So that's just a quick update on me. I got some news yesterday that my close-up gig, my walk-around gig at a restaurant, might be closing, and frankly I'm actually a little pleased. It was starting to get draining. It started in, I'd say, July. Whereas every Wednesday I'd go around for family night at this restaurant, promote the family, just do a little magic, give away some coupons for the kids so they could eat free, things like that. I used to put the coupon in a wallet, make the kid's card appear in the wallet, and give the wallet away. The wallet was a branded wallet for the restaurant. But I've noticed over the past couple of weeks, and I've even told this to the restaurant as well, that the number of families coming into the restaurant on a Wednesday night aren't as high as it used to be. So I figured I'm not like, I like working, but I like not wasting people's time or money even more. So basically what I suggested was, like, we attributed it to a number of things. School being in the middle of, like exam time, test time, Christmas time, the fact that like at 5 o'clock now it's pitch black outside. I live in St. Catharines, Niagara Falls, in case you didn't know. The weather is just, it's not the kind of weather you just like hop in a car and go out to eat. Like if it's raining, you got to get the proper gear on. You got to dress warmly. No one likes being inconvenienced by weather, time, temperature, things like that. So we've noticed a drop off in families, but the restaurant's actually increased in business from, like, because they're in a mall, so they've got an increase in holiday shoppers, which is always a good thing. But at the same time, I was there specifically for families. I marketed myself for families. I would always promote the restaurant with the family night, things like that. And so I basically said to them, look, you know, it doesn't look like this is panning out at this time. It could be for a number of reasons. Let's just go ahead and pause it, and we'll pick it back up in the spring when the weather's a little bit nicer, if you want to. So it's entirely up to the restaurant's discretion. If they want to keep bringing me in and paying me to, like, you know, stand around, then fine, I'll go ahead and do that. You know, like, I walk around and do magic to all the tables. I don't force myself on tables. I'm not one of those guys that just walks up and says, here, see a trick. I'm always polite. I never go to a table that's eating. I never go to a table that is deep. Well, I will go to a table that's in discussion, but I always give them an option. Would you like to see a trick, or would you like to get back to your conversation? Okay, have a good night. So it's always, I'm not one of those magicians that feels that they have to perform for every single table. You know, obviously the two guys watching sports, they're not going to be interested in magic. The guy and the girl arguing in the background, they're not going to be interested in magic because they're probably breaking up. Families love magic. Groups of women, oddly enough, sometimes are, sometimes aren't, because most of the time when you see a group of women together, and I'm not going to be stereotypical about this, I'm actually just saying this is my own opinion and generalization. When you see a group of women in a restaurant, and if anyone out there wants to perform, keep this in mind. Chances are a group of women are getting together that they haven't seen each other for a while. So they're going to want to catch up. They're not necessarily going to want you to interrupt them. If they're a fun group, then yeah, sure, they're going to want to see magic. But they're not necessarily going to want to be interrupted because they're catching up. They haven't seen each other. I can attest, you know, once you have a family, get married, get jobs, things like that, your life gets busy. I kid you not. I've got friends that I've had for years, but I can't tell you, I can't even count on one hand how many times I've seen them all. It's just ridiculous. Having a kid, family, job, commitments, it's really, really, really tough to catch up and stay in contact with everybody like you used to before you had commitments. So little tips and pointers like that. But either way, if it doesn't pan out, if I'm not working Wednesdays anymore, I'm happy about that. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. It's fun. I love performing. It's a great way to get out there, just to meet people, say hello, get some good practice in. But it's draining. Every Wednesday I was away from my family, and oddly enough, I like my family. So that's a plus for me, I guess. Liking my family, not being away from them, anyways. It was half an hour. It was like a half-hour drive by highway, so like it wasn't close. And I don't like traveling too far to get to places where I'm working, unless they're paying me the big bucks. So, and by big bucks I mean hundreds of dollars, not the fee that I was charging for the restaurant. So that's just what's been going on in a nutshell. I do have planned the past video that I was talking about, and like I said, it's not going to be the be-all and end-all. It's just the tips and pointers that I've picked up, my own observances, things to look out for, things not to do. I'll be getting that up as soon as I can. I'll be doing like a fanning tutorial as well. It's all these little things that I've been wanting to do, reviews on books, magazines, tricks. Now that I got the good light, you can actually see some of these things, and the yellow light isn't going to take away from what I'm trying to show you guys. There's just tons of things that I want to show and talk to you guys about, but like I said, I haven't been able to for any number of reasons, and like it snowballs. Like once it rains, it pours. Like it's just ridiculous. So on that note, guys, I'll let you go on the update. What I will do is I'm going to stop this. I'm going to pick up again with the past video. I'm only allowed 10 minutes per vid, so I see that I'm approaching the 9-minute mark. On that note, you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.